for the Trailblazers. Here's Jokic. Here's Green. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stoudemire. We'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with head coach Dwayne Casey. What's the news, David?
Well, Kevin, he talked about his team's defensive mindset. He said they have to be willing to sacrifice a little room in the paint if it means they stay tight on their outside shooters. He said it's no secret those guys attack from long range, and that's what we've got to stop. We'll see, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. So it's Detroit now after the Trailblazers pick up 2. And the shot goes in.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Kidd. Jokic trying to free himself up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
Now here's Stoudemire. 5 points in the game. And here's Wagner. Lock at 6. A wide open look here for Okongwu. Off target with his 3. Trailblazers trailed by 4. Pass to Green. Back to Kidd. Now here's Jokic. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And it's a challenge trying to guard Jokic from there. Adept at making you foul him on the way up.
The Trailblazers have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line. Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pistons?
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
We know you need talent to win, Steve, so how critical is basketball IQ to winning at the highest level? How important is it in that equation?
Kevin, it's everything. A playoff series can turn on a single play. And the guys, you can tell the difference who has a high basketball IQ and an average IQ. It does make a difference.
Now Booker, after Norman Powell, missed from long range. Kidd with the steal. And here comes the break. Moving it up. Stops. Pops. Cool bounce pass. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. And here are the Trailblazers now. 4-point game. And another turnover here by Portland. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. And Jason Kidd picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
Here's Brogdon. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Poked loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Trailblazers trailed by 4. To the middle. Here's Green. The shot comes out. The Pistons go the other way with it.
And as good as Draymond Green has been on the floor, this guy will be an all-time broadcaster, already a popular podcast. Great TV studio appearances as well.
Now here's Kidd after Malcolm Brogdon's miss. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Back to Booker. To the inside. The kick out to Crowder. 5 to shoot. And here's Brogdon from the arc. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. And Draymond Green, the next broadcasting star. You watched his work. Why is that?
And Kevin, I think his basketball IQ is incredible, and we see that when he plays, but he can also vocalize it to the audience. And of course, Draymond is not afraid to say what he thinks.
They get a hand on it. Kept alive. Outside Kidd. Down low. Stolen by Avdia. Brogdon with it. He's picked up by Kidd. Booker outside. Takes it off the glass. Booker's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pistons.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Here's Jokic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Denny Avdia picks one up.
And not easy defending Jokic. His height puts the defense in a tight spot, and they just slipped up there.
And the Pistons making a change here.
You look back at how the Blazers have drafted. They get a lot of value no matter where they pick. Great job of identifying and growing talent.
Here's Stoudemire. Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Trailblazers trailed by 7. Drives to the hoop. Joe to the paint. Crowder with the steal. Here's Avdia. And it's good, 2 points. Avdia's got his 1st basket.
Give Josh credit, taking the challenge offensively, discipline, and that's a beautiful pass.
Pass to Shamet. Crowder with the steal. And here we go. Stoudemire outside. Crowder the screen. And here's Avdia. Shot clock at 6. Here's Okongwu. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Trailblazers trailed by 9. Over to the wing. Inside. Here's Wiles. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Portland shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Free throws good. Wiles. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. It's stolen by Wiles. And so it's the Detroit Pistons headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Pistons leading by 7. Now here's Stoudemire. Takes it inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
The front office for the Pistons coming in from Oklahoma City. Their draft picks overall pretty good, making an immediate impact.
And both free throws good for Stoudemire. And the Pistons draftees all showing starting caliber metal early on. And, you know, Steve, they're playing now with confidence. I mean, you can see it.
Kevin, they couldn't wait for this season to start. They know this is a team poised to make that jump to contending for the playoffs.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Stolen by McGee. Booker outside. Sweet move. Isaac outside. Just 5 on the clock. And it's McGee with the jam.
I tell you, Isaac has great vision for a big man. He can see over defenders easily thanks to that size.
Jokic a screen. There's Green with the 3. The shot will not fall. The Pistons go the other way with it. Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. And Wagner has it in the corner. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And really deep through that time. Booker's got 9.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Now here's Green. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Here's Stoudemire. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Yep, that one goes.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Stoudemire outside. Kicks it out to Booker. Shamet with the steal. To the paint. And Jokic throws it down.
Yeah, Jokic seems determined to have a big night. So far, he's been successful.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Stoudemire outside. From downtown. Good defense by Kidd. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They trail by 14. Green, no luck. Now the Pistons with it. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Pass to Isaac. Kicks it out to Booker. Now McGee. Jokic defending. Stoudemire left side. And the layup's good off the glass. Stoudemire's got 11 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. It's stolen by Morris. And here's Brogdon from the arc. It's hauled in by Lyles.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Puts up a 3. Another shot. Rebound by the Pistons. Brogdon with it. No points in the game yet for him. Nice move. Jams it in off the great move.
Completing the play. Brogdon is a bigger guard, and he can add add another point at the line.
For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And, well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon, maybe the smartest guy in the NBA.
Cool, no good. Now the Pistons with it. They're on a 15-4 run right now. On the wing, Morris. A three-pointer is right on target. Now Poole. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
And you know he was going to try to respond. Those threes canceling each other out perfectly.
And so is Detroit with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a... And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Poole. To the middle. Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
That's how you run the pick and roll, especially with Draymond Green. Such a good decision maker in those situations.
Booker looking around. No good on the triple.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Pass to Jokic. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Down low. Back to Booker. Okongwu with it. 6 to shoot. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And the dunk by Booker.
And there he goes. Booker showing off the vert.
Pass to Jokic. There's the three. Okongwu grabs the board.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
To the inside. Booker. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And love how fearless Booker can be. Even the foul doesn't deter him from finishing off his business.
And after several playoff runs, the Portland Trail Blazers, Smitty, decided to shake things up.
The decision to deal key role players shows they wanted a change in direction. They felt like their team needed some changes, but it looks like they still are aiming to remain competitive.
Left side Kidd. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game. And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the game. Now a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That's his first foul. Jokic inside. And it's blocked by Okongwu.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And Jason Kidd picks up a foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
They set the pick. Shot from 16. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Trailblazers trailed by 21. The kick out to Poole. Jokic draws the double. Outside Kidd. 6 on the shot clock. Portland needs to get off a shot. Here's Booker. No good that time. Now Portland takes it the other way. Pass to Kidd.
2 minutes.
Here's Jokic.
2 minutes.
Now here's Poole. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Here's Kidd. Here's Najee. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Pistons leading by 21. Now here's Stoudemire. Guarded by Powell. Wagner outside. Booker outside. Lets it go from deep. The Pistons rebound. Inside. Here's Stoudemire. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Pistons.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Devin Booker.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
To stop the drought, here's Jokic. Rebound by the Pistons.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Pistons. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin.